Hi everyone, my name is Marianne. I'm the owner and the counsellor at Marianne Hanson Counselling Service. I work with individuals and couples and I specialise in the areas of stress, depression, low self-esteem and anxiety and relationships. So in this video what I want to talk about are 4 fears that are keeping you stuck in life, and I will link a video that is actually quite similar that I made a few months ago, and I think it was called 5 fears that are holding you back. So when you think about your situation, and not just yourself, there might be people that you know or people that you're aware of who are stuck in a situation. They're constantly saying they're not happy in their job, they're not happy in their relationship, they're not happy in the country they're living in or the environment they're living in, but they don't seem to do anything about it, or think something is holding them back or stopping them. So the first one is fear. Now, because I want to make this video short, or at least I'm not going to go on for 15 minutes, I won't sort of go on too much about that in itself, because that could be a video on its own. Fear is a key factor that is keeping people stuck in many situations, and fear is a very powerful emotion, but only if you allow it to be. So what I mean by that is, if you're in a job or a relationship or a situation and you feel stuck or trapped, you can decide that taking action or moving into another situation, you can say to yourself that it's going to be worse. You can convince yourself that this is the worst decision that you can make, is to leave. You can say, I'm going to get hurt if I leave. It might not work out if I leave this. If I go into another job, I might not find another job. I might not find another person if I end this marriage. Or, there's so many things that you could do to convince yourself that it's not the right decision to make. However, when you're logical and you're objective and you go based on facts, the facts of the matter is, if you're trapped or you're feeling stuck or you're not happy where you are, then the logical thing would be to do something about that. And so you can say to those fears, or you can think about those fears in a way of, okay, well, I recognise I have things to fear, but I'm not going to prevent the fear. I'm not going to allow the fear to prevent me from doing what I still need to do. So it's tackling it in that way. It's acknowledging the fear, but it's not letting the fear overtake. So the second thing is self-doubt, and this is linked with the first one really, self-doubt or lack of trust in yourself. If you don't trust yourself to be able to handle a situation, then you're going to talk yourself out of doing it. So when people face situations that they've never come across before, so maybe I can remember going on holiday to Mexico. I can't swim. I don't like deep water. I don't like heights either. But when I'm in a situation where I'm inside a cave and they're saying we're going to go scuba diving, and I'm like, whoa, my brain is like, what do you mean? It's an enclosed space, it's a cave, it's deep, deep water, scuba diving, and I can't swim. So I'm sitting there thinking, I can't do this. I can't do this. And then the thing that helped me in that situation, because I still remember it from years ago, was me telling myself, do you know what, you can do this. I was saying, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to have a life jacket on, so you're not going to drown. There's loads of people. It's a group activity. There's an instructor. There's equipment. So once I then mastered the scuba diving equipment, once I then relaxed into it, I actually had a brilliant 45 minutes. I wouldn't do it again, I'll be honest, but I had a good time doing it because I talked myself into it. So that includes fear. So getting past the fear of, okay, this is a really scary situation, but I'm still going to do it anyway. And also having faith in myself, I can do this. So I think we need to sometimes, when we've got a decision to make, give ourselves that pep talk. Say, what's the worst that's going to happen? Okay, has anything like this happened before in my life or anything similar? How did I handle it then? What resources do I have, inner resources as a person, to get through this, to be able to manage it? The third thing is the better the devil you know thinking. So when you're in a situation that is making you unhappy, you might say, well, at least I know that my boss is really bad at this company, and I've been here for 25 years, so what if I go to another company and my boss is even worse? Or what if I don't find a job? So better the devil you know is that it's combined with fear, but it's that idea of it's worse where I am, it's bad where I am, but it's at least I know what I'm getting myself into. The unknown to some people feels much worse. So the way to tackle that is really to say to yourself, well, the unknown has loads of possibilities. It could be worse. It could be better. It could be the same. You don't know, but the point is what you do know is you're not happy where you are. So is it about taking a chance, taking a risk and saying, okay, well, I know how I feel right now is not good. So why not take that risk and see what happens next? Because it can only get better, worse or the same. So I think, you know, that keeps people stuck a lot. And the final one is a lack of motivation or waiting to feel motivated. So someone might say, okay, I hate the environment that I'm living in, but I'll wait until the kids have graduated. There are so many people that are living in either horrible neighbourhoods that they hate, or they're living in situations that are really bad. You know, when I watch some of these programs where people are living in council housing where there's mould on the all over, or it's just they don't have access to water and things. And I'm thinking, they're saying, oh, I'll wait a few more years until my children grow up, or I'll wait until the landlord fixes it, or I'll wait until, you know, you don't have to wait. If the situation is bad, you don't have to wait. What you can do is you can plan, prepare, take action, and don't wait until you're ready. So I suppose it's about not waiting until you're motivated, waiting until you're ready. Just do something about it. The more we get into that habit as well of taking action, we become that type of person. So for me, if something's wrong, but from the beginning of the year 2023 to now, there's loads of things that have happened. My clutch has gone on my car. So it's a matter of, you know, I just need to go to the garage, get a quote. I'm not happy with the amount of money they've charged, but you know what? It needs to get done. So fixed. Something else went on my car about 2 months later. I'm not going to sit here thinking, well, oh, this is happening or that's happening, but I need my car. So I'll find the money, get it done. That's it. That's out the way. Other things have happened. The energy bill has gone up, or this has happened, or that has happened. If you get into a habit of just taking action, there's no time for fear to set in. There's no time for doubt to be present. There's no time for saying, well, do you know what? I'll just stay stuck. There's no time for any of that to happen. So what you want to do is just become a very, not impulsive, making like impulsive and silly decisions, but you want to be someone that has enough trust in yourself, doesn't allow the fear to seep in, and you just say, I'm going to make a decision because I'm not happy with the situation. Now, I'm not saying this applies to everything, because, you know, if you're in a marriage and there's a little bit of an issue, you can take your time. You might want to go to couples counselling. You might want to think it through. But I'm talking about maybe decisions where you know that you've been in that situation for a long time, where you feel stuck, where nothing's going to change about the situation itself, and you have to take action, but these things are stopping you. So I hope you found this video useful. If you have, feel free to leave your comments. I'd love to hear what you think, and I'll see you all again soon. Have a great day. Bye.